morning. It's Wednesday, and I am deep conditioning my hair. It's almond oil, don't look at it. I have a few things. It's my last day of anatomy. I'm retaking it. I didn't do super great when I took it the first time back in August. And I wanted to kind of do a get ready with me and take you guys with me to that because I feel like it would be kind of fun and cute, actually. And while I was doing the get ready with me, I also wanted to talk about something that I'm actually pretty passionate about and have been since I took my yoga teacher training a few years ago, and that's yoga nidra. I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about my personal experience with it and my intentions with maybe sharing it here on YouTube. And so, yeah, hopefully I can get that filmed today. I'm hoping to get it edited tomorrow and up on Friday.
Bitch, you doing a good job.
So, as mentioned, I want to do a little get ready with me and talk about yoga nidra. Before that, I do just kind of want to provide a little bit of background. Growing up, I really wanted to be like a special effects makeup artist. I did like a season at a haunted house doing makeup for them, and like I worked at Ulta and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I know how to do hair and makeup. If you're like, what's that about? That's it. That's what I thought I wanted to do when I was a kid. Fast forward to 2019, I found myself in yoga teacher training, where I was actually training with a woman named Laura Mackenzie. She's amazing. I love her. And she's very passionate about yoga nidra. So I was introduced to it back then when I started taking classes with her, and it was a really cool experience. It was very transformative, as I think anyone with experience in yoga nidra can tell you that it is. And but I didn't, and I kind of knew that I wanted to be trained in it, but I didn't get trained in it when I did my first 500 hours as a yoga teacher. So what I ended up doing was finishing up, and actually the day that I picked up my certificates to be like a yoga teacher back in March of 2020 was the day that everything in my city got shut down, like gyms, studios, restaurants, all those things. So it was a lot kind of in that moment. Kind of regrouping, replanning, like reconfiguring my plans, but I feel like that's kind of what everyone did in that moment. Kind of like a scary moment for a lot of people. So that's where I was at then. A couple months later in the pandemic, I actually ended up going no contact with my mom. When I did, I reached out to Laura. I emailed her and I was like, hey, I'm going through a lot right now. And she actually sent me some of her already recorded nidra. And I also downloaded Kamini Desai, her I Am Yoga Nidra app, and that's when I started to practice daily. And then in 2021, I decided to go back to school for what my school calls a Mind Body Wellness Practitioner program. And that's when I took it was 140 hours of yoga nidra training. And so I love it. I think it's one of the best things ever. Towards the end of that training in 2021, I actually ended up getting hit by a car. So again, just trying to like reconfigure plans and stuff like that. And so, but with yoga nidra, I was able to practice yoga while kind of having my leg messed up from the accident, which was really cool to kind of have that. And I'm grateful for that, and I would like to kind of provide that to other people if I can. So I wanted to start doing like recorded nidra, which I will also, I'm thinking about doing like kind of a dedicated video talking about what it is. So if you're like, what is this? I can let you know. And I think that it would be really cool to kind of start sharing it that way. Kind of give myself like a little bit of a platform to share it, because I do want to, and I just haven't had kind of an opportunity or a venue to do so. So kind of making my own on here is what I would really like to do. And so if it's interesting to you, I definitely keep an eye out for that. That's something that I want to kind of make it a scripted video and less off the cuff than the ones that like the one that I made already. And then this one is probably going to be in a really similar style to my first one. But yeah, I want to make kind of like a more scripted, official one to talk to people about what it is, kind of best practices, that sort of thing. And then I want to start putting them out so that people can start practicing with me. I can also put out, so because Yoga Nidra is more of a guided meditation that doesn't have a whole lot of movement, I would like to put out some asana videos if anyone's interested in that, but I do know that there's a ton of that's really good already out there on YouTube specifically, so I'm not like trying to like reinvent the wheel or anything like that. I know that there's a ton of really talented teachers already putting their work out there. I would just like to kind of add to that if I can. And then my intentions this evening, so tonight, I'm retaking my final in anatomy. It's on hips, so I'm not like too worried. I don't think I did bad the first time, to be honest. But I did do really bad on some of my other tests in anatomy the first time, so I'm retaking it because I didn't do so well the first time. So obviously, the first time I took it, I didn't do well on some of the tests. So that's what I'm doing tonight, and I'm planning on taking you guys with me because we're having like a little potluck. My class is really cute, so I can want to share that with you guys if they'll let me. I haven't asked their permission yet, so I might just show you guys some clips of food and then say that my class didn't want to be on my YouTube video. So we'll see how it goes. But I am really excited. I know that people are bringing food, and it's gonna be kind of fun. Our last days in class are always a little bit more of like a party kind of done. I'm really excited to be sharing on here. I'm really excited to kind of be getting a little bit more confidence. It's definitely not as scary as I thought it would be, which I don't even know why it would be scary. Like, I don't know. But I do hope that I can be helpful to people, kind of providing helpful information about the stuff that I'm putting out, and helpful if you're wanting to become a yoga teacher, or if you're even interested in bodywork in general, since I'm getting more into massage therapy and those types of things. So I'm really excited to just be kind of sharing about all that. If I can inspire some yoga teachers to get into bodywork, that would be so cool. Like if they're like thinking, oh, maybe should I go after something like that? Yes, you should. I totally think you should. Even if it's just kind of like an assisted stretch thing, or some like any clothed modality that you don't have to become a licensed massage therapist for, would be so cool. I totally support and think that it's very supportive to the career and longevity of yoga teachers, so that way you're not always doing group work. Sometimes you can market yourself for one-on-one yoga coaching work, and doing that assisted stretch therapy stuff like that can definitely help you market yourself. So if I can help body workers, and also reverse, if I can convince body workers, people who are working one-on-one and kind of like doing a lot of the like physical labor with people, if I can inspire them to get into yoga and taking care of their bodies, then hopefully we can help kind of extend the longevity of massage therapists. Because something that shocks me, and I hear about it often because I'm in school right now, is a lot of massage therapists don't last more than a few years because it is very strenuous on your body, especially if you're working more of the big box stores that expect a lot from you, to be honest. I know everyone kind of has their own opinions on those things, but they do expect you to be on your A game. They do expect you to have very short turnarounds between clients and to be like switching those sheets and all those things. So massage therapists, it's difficult to maintain that physicality for 15-20 years. Every time I hear a massage therapist say they've been doing it for 20 plus years, I am like, congratulations, good for you. What's your secret? Because I would like to be you too. So I would love to kind of spread that, and also just spread the word that body work is very helpful for people. It's something that can be very beneficial for healing in all sorts of ways. I know that things like the body keeps a score, those things like how trauma is stored in the body. I know that there is so much going on and so many people talking about that I would really like to kind of call attention to the fact that this is one of the ways that we can heal our bodies. And yeah, so I do want to keep spreading the good word, I guess, about these things, because I do feel like it can be very beneficial for people. I know that it's been super beneficial for me, as a person who grew up with a single mom who tried doing the best that she could, but didn't have a lot of tools herself. It's not like I'm like, oh, let me fix you or let me save you, but I do want to offer the tools that I've been offered that I feel have helped me a lot to others that maybe haven't heard of them yet. I know that when I was dealing with a lot of chronic pain due to a lot of kind of accidents that I had growing up, I discovered polarity and sacrocranial, which is a very like non-invasive, always clothed modality that really is beneficial as far as chronic pain for me goes, and I know that a lot of people have experienced very similar things with it. So I'm hoping that if I can share what I've learned, that others can benefit from it in some way. Seems so cheesy, seems so weird. I wonder how this is going to come out in the edit, but yeah, I really just want people to have access to the tools that I've had access to. I know that there are certain barriers in place for everyone for multiple reasons. If 2020 didn't teach us all that, then I don't know what it taught us. But yeah, I just want people to feel better, feel taken care of. Oh, I guess I'll be kind of a real YouTuber about this. I'm using an e.l.f. makeup palette that I have that's really old because I like it for neutral days. It's like not like super like pigmented. I don't know if I've made this like super clear, but I've been vegan like officially since I was in YTT, but so yeah, that's, if that explains kind of the selection of makeup products a little to you. dry. I'm gonna do my hair and this is it, really, and get dressed. And then I'm gonna take you guys with me tonight to my class, and yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I'm excited. I'm gonna edit this and put it up Friday. You're gonna edit this and put it up Friday. Debriefing from today. I am excited. I'm like pretty much done with my program. It feels like I have some things I need to take care of that I'm a little bit stressed out about, but for the most part I'm pretty excited to be pretty much done.